Hey, if you're new here but enjoying the content, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button. Join us. Thanks. All right, everyone. Yeah, you know they know. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I'm Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. Great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. Oh no, everyone, it's a Rotten Tomacalypse. Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is where everyone is converging right now to express some anger, angst, at the current rot going on in Hollywood, the current SJW scheme. These SJWs think they're so clever. They think they can hide. They think they can pull one over on the American people, on the world. They can't. They can't do it. They can't pull one over on the Chinese, that's for sure. You should see the reviews of The Last Jedi. They're hilarious. They also can't pull one over on us. We are here. The Fandom Menace is monitoring these weirdos. We see what's up. Of course, Rotten Tomatoes got very scared. They got very tipsy last week. A week ago, they took down that Wanna See score because Captain Marvel had been driven down to 27%. Imagine that. 27% Wanna See Captain Marvel. That's not enough. So there were people who actually deliberately went through and clicked, I don't want to see this movie. Why? They're registering protest for a film that insulted their intelligence. It insulted the fact that they are male. It insulted the fact that they might be white. They might be white people. They might be white males. After all, Brie Larson is out there saying some pretty weird things, some pretty weird and racist things, looking over the press pool and deciding there are too many white men there and not enough of everything else or anything else. And so she made an issue out of it, which was, I think, in my opinion, probably a PR mistake. Probably a PR mistake for Disney that's going to cost them big this coming weekend when Captain Marvel comes out with an investment of $170 million in production and another probably $150 to $160 million in press and marketing. It needs to make about $580 million worldwide just to break even. We'll see how it goes. But their opening weekend projection is used to be $180 million, and now they're just hoping. They're hoping against hope that this film kind of scrapes together $80 million in its opening weekend. I'll be surprised if it does. Now, everyone is concerned. How much power does the Fandom Menace have? Well, we've got some. I mean, there's rumor right now that, according to Tim Pool, I think you just spread this rumor. I saw this video. It was pretty great. Tim Pool found out, this might or might not be true, that the MCU, the Kevin Feige, is actually shooting two different endings for the next Avengers movie, Endgame. Well, I mean, there's one ending in which Captain Marvel is triumphant and she knocks out Thanos, and I don't know, it's very Captain Marvel-centric. We don't know what the ending's going to be. But there's also an alternate ending in which Captain America and Black Widow save the day, and that ending will be kind of glued to the movie, edited in, and the Captain Marvel ending will be edited out. Should this movie bomb as badly as it's looking like it might? Of course, the Fandom Menace, of course, we have all of the power. We have all of the power because we're the ones who are either going to go to the movies or not. And these people have been able to scoff at us. These SJWs have been able to kind of say, you don't matter. This movie's not for you. Well, if it's not for us, then that's fine. We will stay home and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. After all, look, a lot of movies are date night. A lot of movies have to be agreed upon by a couple, right? A woman and a man, oftentimes. And a man can certainly say, you know what, that movie stars a complete and total biatch who basically said that she wasn't interested in my business. So do you mind if we compromise? And by the way, I'm recommending compromise. The key to a good relationship is to make sure that each partner is happy in the decisions that are being made. So a compromise. We'll find another movie to go see, and not go see Captain Marvel. That's the one thing we're not going to do. And these things are not considered at all by these weirdo SJWs. They don't even know what it is to maintain a relationship or anything like that. So listen, I digress. Here's the problem. Red alert. There are a lot of troubled productions over at Disney right now. The MCU is troubled because SJWs worm their way in, and Star Wars certainly has been troubled for the past 2 years for the same exact reason. And of course, Episode 9, which Disney has kind of taken its sweet time revealing any details about, any information about Star Wars Episode 9. Why? Probably because they don't want to kind of eat Captain Marvel's lunch. Probably because they want the focus of the American movie-going public and all talk, all discussion to be about Captain Marvel and the Avengers. It makes sense. At this point, they're not going to release, from what we understand, the episode title, the title for Episode 9 until Star Wars Celebration, which is in mid-April. But for now, we can still register our discontent, I suppose. Let's see what this article says. What can I do for you, Mark Newbold? Yeah. People are sending me articles all the time, and they're just like, Ethan, have you seen this? Have you seen this? I love it. I love that about this channel. The rating of Episode 9 is falling fast on Rotten Tomatoes, with negative ratings already affecting the film's score, targeted in much the same way as Captain Marvel. That's right. Get woke, go broke. We will break you. That is what we will do to you. Heroic Hollywood, take a look at this situation. I don't understand. You mean took a look at the situation, or are you asking them? Heroic Hollywood, take a look at this situation. And then suddenly we have these guys, the Three Stooges, as I call them, hugging each other. I think Poe was hugging Finn, especially warmly, with a lot of compassion, a lot of interest. And I don't know what Ray is doing. Ray's just like, what's going on over there? Where is Tico, weirdos? Where is Tico? We don't know. All right, so here's somebody yelling in all bold. The yet-to-be-titled final installment in the Skywalker saga is shrouded in secrecy, with a trailer not expected to debut until Star Wars Celebration in April. I just said that. However, Episode 9 is already being bombed with negative audience reviews on the popular review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, it's becoming even more popular, but I'd say infamous. I'd say infamous, actually, is the better word for this. People are just over there. I actually went over there and looked, and it's pretty funny. Check this out. Here come the audience reviews. You can't hide from the Fandom Menace. After last episode, no thanks. And there's a little Ghostbuster symbol. Ghostbuster symbol. There is no coming back from The Last Jedi. Definitely not seeing this after the last two films. I'm not going to see any more of the Star Wars movies until they have a change in leadership and hire some new directors, because The Force Awakens was a ripoff of A New Hope, and The Last Jedi stunk to high heaven. They will not get any more of my money! ! $! And again, just Disney destroyed Star Wars. Oh no! Oh, they're just, after The Last Jedi, I've lost all hope. Oh my gosh, yeah, nobody wants to see this movie. Rian Johnson sucks. You had your chance. We're done. Correct. Absolutely correct. Used to be a big fan. Lost interest with The Force Awakens and getting yelled at by the cast and crew of The Last Jedi for not being keen on that either. Yelled at by the cast and crew. Again, social media behavior means an awful lot in this day and age. So this is manifestly a huge crisis, and we've got to do something about it. Oh no, the wanna-see score of Star Wars Episode 9 on Rotten Tomatoes dropped as much as 5% in a single day as a result of the fake review onslaught. Who's reporting this? Who's the chicken with their head cut off? As noted by Twitter user Brian Young. Oh no, Brian Young's reporting this. Brian Young, Swankmotron, the subject of my excellent, sterling documentary series SJW, Star Wars Fandom Sex Scandal, Part 1, Shipping Swankmotron. This is the gentleman who writes for StarWars.com, this SJW weirdo who was caught in sex chats, allegedly, according to the girls who were there, not according to me. What do I know? I only have what they are saying on Twitter. I only have that to go on. But he was in there talking, having sex chats with underage. Some of the girls were underage. I'm sorry. This guy's deeply concerned about review bombing on Rotten Tomatoes. Most of the audience reviews seem to attack directors J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson for their creative decisions with The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Yeah, it's awful. This is a crisis. Something needs to be done. Everybody's speech needs to be taken away from them. Down with the First Amendment right away. As with anything, Star Wars, food, friendship, go and experience it and then make up your own mind. How about if I don't? How about if instead, food right now, and friendships, I'm just going to say no, F you. F you to friends. F you to food, F you to friends. I won't say it. I won't say F you. If you want to be my friend, I'd be your friend, absolutely. You know, there's nothing better than, you know, friendship and, I don't know, a hamburger and Star Wars. I don't want to shut off to that. But F Star Wars. We're probably going to end up boycotting this at this point as well. I know it. I know it's going to come down to that. I'm boycotting Captain Marvel, and I know that I will end up boycotting Star Wars as well. These people are on a rampage. These SJWs are so insufferable. They're so obnoxious, so annoying. We need to hand them L after L after L, and that's what we've been doing. I think Captain Marvel is going to be one more L, and then they're going to be out there saying, oh, those white male trolls. Chronicling their excuses for the failure of Captain Marvel is going to be an absolutely fascinating and entertainingly joyful experience. If it does fail, it might succeed, who knows. But if it does fail, watching them come up with excuses and point the finger of blame, I'll be right here. I'll be right here to make videos about that, just for you guys. Star Wars was designed to be a fun escape from the grim realities of the mid-70s. Yeah, it was. Jimmy Carter in the mid-70s. Listen, people were hearing Jimmy Carter, the President of the United States, for those of you who are not in this country. Jimmy Carter talking about how he sees UFOs. Jimmy Carter, the President of the United States, was in a rowboat in, where was he? Was he in Alabama? Something like that? And he was, no, it was Georgia. He was Georgian. He was in a rowboat in a swamp, and he was attacked by a swamp rabbit. Bit his throat, you know. That's the first president that we've ever had who was attacked by a swamp rabbit. No wonder we needed Star Wars. No wonder we needed it. We needed Star Wars. We needed Superman and Close Encounters of the Third Kind to get over the fact that Jimmy Carter, a peanut farmer, was our president. He couldn't let those Iran hostages. He just, he let them. He couldn't get them out. All right, crafted to such a perfect degree that its magic still resonates 4 decades later. Life's complicated enough without the trolls, gatekeepers, and smart marks. What's a smart mark? Is that a smart ass? What's this? In the chat, will you guys let me know what a smart mark is? Telling us what to think and how to think. So make like the end of Return of the Jedi and celebrate the love. No thanks. I think I will celebrate the boycott. I think I will celebrate the boycott. I think I'm going to do to Star Wars Episode 9 what Luke Skywalker did to Darth Vader's armor at the end of Return of the Jedi. And I think that's what a lot of people are probably going to end up doing. I think we're going to do to Star Wars Episode 9 exactly what we're doing to Captain Marvel, because you guys, these people will not listen. They won't listen to fans. They hate the fans. It's clear that they hate the fans. And they are looking for some fandom audience that doesn't really exist. They're manufacturing these weird scenes of, hoopla about, women finally getting representation on the movie screen. It's all very, very strange, and we can't let them enjoy their parade. We must rain on their parade. And we will. That is what we're going to do. We're going to rain on their parade as the Fandom Menace by probably boycotting this movie and then laughing when it bombs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. By the way, don't worry about Brian Young. I'm sure he's, even though he's panicking over Rotten Tomatoes, I'm sure it's no big deal, and I'm sure he'll be just fine. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm not sure why these people have all set themselves up as minister propaganda for these big Disney movies. Brian Young, you're just some dude. You're just some thick-lipped weirdo dude. You are. What are you doing? Why do you care? Brian, why do you care about this? You shouldn't care. All right, so listen. Do me a favor. Leave me comments in the chat. Let me know how you feel about this video, what you think, what your predictions are. We at Comicsgate, we're taking a poll, basically like an office poll about what the first weekend box office is going to be for Captain Marvel. It's $10. I'm in for 85 million. I think it's going to do 85 million. I get that I get 85 million to 89 million, right in that window. That's my real estate. That's what I think it's going to do reasonably. It could surprise me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let me know what you think in the chat as well. Also, please do subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Join this family. I want to hear what you think about all of this stuff. We need to witness all of this craziness and this culture war together. We just need to bear witness to it. That's all. And watch these SJWs flop around on the dock like fish out of water. It's going to be a joy. What else you need to do? Oh, check and make sure that you are still subscribed. YouTube is unsubscribing people at a random pace. I don't know why, but make sure that doesn't happen to you. All right, everyone. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. See you again with another video.
Ow. Talk to him. I mean, sometimes you got people going against you, and you just gotta go above and beyond. Let's go. Straight up the top, just so you know ain't no stopping us. Yeah, I see you been watching us. You could try, but you better off. I ain't a spectate from the audience. Why you hating from the bleachers? Cheerleaders is loving us. Grab a pom-pom, baby. Last year we was last place, this year we in first. We was hungry for the title, now we quenching our thirst. You was on your best behavior, yeah, we on our worst. Killing the competition, rolling around in a hearse. Life is like chess, except it ain't a game, some pawns remain.
Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated.
Some ropes get took, some nights get swiped.
Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey 08053. And I'll probably open it up on the live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there. Join the Fandom Menace and execute your own Order 66 with our incredible line of t-shirts, Soylo, a Soy Wars story, Tico, a Soy Wars story, and our brand new smoking hot Soy Wars Plan 9. Make a statement today. This is the only trilogy you'll ever need. The link is below in the description. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.